After 9 days packed with premieres, international films, parties, and of course countless celebrities, the Busan International Film Festival is about to finish its 19th edition. To hear all about this year's event, we connect with our film critic Pierce Conran, who is down in Busan. Good to see you again, Pierce. It looks like you've been enjoying your time in Busan.
Indeed, I have. It's actually my third year here, and it's just as overwhelming now as it ever was. And with umpteen kind of world premieres, the Asian film market, a whole bunch of project markets, and just a huge amount of other events, it's always a lot to take in. But it's very exciting. You get to kind of come around and meet people from around the world, people you see kind of on a yearly basis at the festival, and see some great films, and kind of catch up with drinks and meals with friends. And I'm quite sad that it's all kind of winding to a close tomorrow.
Now, we've been hearing that this year's festival has put a lot of emphasis on Chinese language films. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Everyone's been kind of talking about that since the program was announced, and a lot of the main slots of the festival are taken by these Chinese language films. Essentially, there are 6 main slots of the festival, and those are the opening and closing films, which this year were Paradise and Service from Taiwan as the opening film, and Gangster Payday from Hong Kong as the closing one. And then within the 4 gala presentations, which also include the Korean film Revive by Im Kwon-taek, and another film from Asia called The President. 2 of them are also from China. So we have Coming Home, and we have The Golden Era, which is actually going to be opening in theaters in Korea soon. So a lot of kind of Chinese focus in the program, but also the Asian film market. For the very first time, the SART, which is kind of the the Chinese equivalent of the Ministry of Culture and Tourism, have officially sent a delegation to the Asian film market. So that's a very significant move to see the Chinese government getting involved in the festival for the first time.
Right. I mean, it's not surprising, but what would you say is behind this trend?
Well, for many years, there has been some kind of an alignment of the Chinese and Korean industries. We've seen a number of co-productions kind of pop up over the past, but now that kind of the rate of those has really picked up, and currently they're shooting the sequel to My Sassy Girl, which is called My New Sassy Girl, and that's a co-production with China. Because, of course, the original was very popular there many years ago. But there was also the Korean Film Council and the Ministry of Culture signed a co-production treaty with China earlier this year, and a lot of stars are very popular in China these days, such as, of course, Kim Soo-yeon, whose show with Jeon Ji-yeon, My Love from the Star, was a huge hit there. And so we're seeing a lot of this alignment. I think having all of these Chinese language films and this presence at Busan is just indicative of this kind of alignment of these 2 industries.
Now let's shift our focus back to some of the Korean films. How would you assess the Korean films featured at the festival this year?
Well, of course, I'm always looking at the Korean films that play at Busan. That's, of course, my area of focus. And there's a total of 56 Korean features playing, which is, a lot to process. And I've had a chance to see most of those. And as with other years, it's always kind of a mixed bag because with so many new Korean films, we have to accept that, a few of them will be good, a few of them won't travel quite as far. But all in all, there's been a lot of very, very strong films. And certainly some that I know will travel further. But of course, compared to previous years, they've had a little less to choose from because the Toronto Film Festival a few weeks ago held a special program for new Korean films. So they kind of sucked up a few of the premieres that might have debuted here in Busan. So a few less huge world premieres, but at the same time, those films are also screening here.
So if you had to choose one, though, what would it be? Which do you think will find a life outside of Busan?
Well, for the brand new films, let's just say the world premieres, there are 2 that have definitely stood out for me. One of those is A Midsummer's Fantasia, which comes from a director called Jang Kun-jae. It's his 3rd film. His last film, Sleepless Night, was incredibly successful on the festival circuit. It's a small indie drama. It's a co-production with Japan as well, and it's something that I really loved. I don't think it'll become a huge breakout hit on a theatrical run, but I do think it'll go to a few more festivals. And the other one is Lee Kwang-guk's Matter of Interpretation. It's his 2nd film following his debut Romance Joe, which also premiered here in Busan 3 years ago. And the way I've been kind of describing it to people is kind of Hong Sang-soo meets David Lynch, which I know sounds a little incongruous, but it's a mix of it really works here. It's a very fun movie, and I definitely think we'll be seeing that in the future as well, going around the world a little bit. And beyond that, briefly, I would mention the films End of Winter, Social Phobia, and Factory Complex, which is a documentary. All films that I enjoyed quite a lot, and I think we'll have a bit of an opportunity to travel beyond Busan.
Now, we are running out of time, unfortunately, but the very last question. BIFF is often referred to as the Cannes of Asia. Would you say that's a fair title? And has this year's festival lived up to that title?
I think that it is fair to say that. I mean, there's no denying that Busan is the biggest festival in Asia, and just on the eve of reaching its 20th edition, which will be next year, it has been around for a while, and over the years, it's gotten many major premieres, and particularly big Asian films. A lot of stars come, and this year the market increased by around 25%, with a lot of kind of foreign delegations from America and Europe coming as well, kind of recognizing the increased importance of this part of the world for the film industry. So and it's growing, it's showing no signs of slowing down. So in short, I'd say it's a major, influential world event that's here to stay.
All right, thank you, Pierce, for bringing us all the latest on Asia's biggest film festival. We'll see you back here in the Seoul studio next week.
Look forward to it.